Hello.
I'm
Hello, Kim. How are you today?
good, and you?
I'm great. What's happening? What happened today? Can you tell me? Did you go out?
No, I don't.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Good. Okay. So, what have you been doing? What have you been doing? Did you watch movie? Read your book? Tell me about your day. How is it going?
Mm, Read comic and learn English.
Oh, that's great. Nice one. All right. So tell me, how is your holiday going so far? Are you enjoying it? Tell me.
No, I don't.
You're not enjoying your holiday. Did you
We don't
say?
go any.
Oh,
We don't go
okay.
anywhere.
I see. Why? You don't want to travel maybe to your grandma's place or go to the beach? You don't want to do that.
Mm, My parents are busy.
Okay, I see. I see. Do you feel bored sometimes?
Yes.
Oh, so sorry about that. Okay. But you can be watching movies, sometimes read book, and it's going to be a bit fun. Okay?
Okay.
All right. You're welcome to the lesson. So we start here in our last class, and we are on the topic one global language. So this is where we stopped, and I want you to read the supporting opinion.
The world needs to have one common language. First, all the people in the world can communicate with each other. That will be great because we can learn about each other's lives and cultures
Lives. Wait.
like
Each other's lives. This is the
each
plural of
other
life. The
each
plural
other
of
lives.
life is lives, not live. Okay? Lives.
Life and cultures. Second, the world will be richer. This is because companies from all over the world can work together. At the moment, many companies cannot trade because they are unable to communicate well. More trade will mean more jobs for everyone.
Okay. That's great. So, do you think this is going to happen? Do you think if we use one global language, the world would be a better place and richer place? Do you think the world is going to be richer if we use one global language?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so what is your reason?
Thus, we can make friends and talk with people in other countries.
Okay, that is not actually the right point to say. Why do you think that the world will be a richer, sorry, that why do you think the world will be richer if we use one global language? Why?
Because companies from all over the world can work together.
Good, because companies from all over the world can work together. And without communication, without one global language, this cannot work. Okay? All right. So now I want you to point out the first point and the second point supporting this opinion here.
The first point is all the people in the world can communicate with each other. The second is the world will be richer.
Okay, that's good. All right, so can you give me an idea to support this opinion? Can you give me an example with your own idea to support this opinion?
The world needs to have one common language because we can travel each other country easily and
Okay,
communicate with them.
okay. You said because we can travel to each other's country freely and communicate with them. Okay, that's correct.
Yes,
Nice one. Okay, so let's move to the. Okay, read the opposing opinion.
I strongly disagree with the idea of a global language. First, most people do not want a global language. They will be very unhappy if they cannot use their own language. In fact, the idea of a global language will fail. This is because people will continue to use their own native languages. Second, we don't need a global language. Only a few people communicate with in- individuals and companies from other countries. Most people only need their own language to be successful.
Okay, good. So, do you agree with this opposing opinion that we don't need a global language? Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that? That we don't
I
need a global
I
language?
disagree
Okay, why?
because one global language will convenient with people.
Okay, that's correct. Nice one. All right, so can you point out the first and second point opposing the opinion? Okay,
Yes,
did you hear my question? Did you hear what I asked you to do?
yes, I do.
Okay,
I disagree with the idea of a global language because mm, other countries have other language and people.
okay, okay, Kim, you are giving own your own opinion to oppose this, right?
Yes,
Okay, all right. So you said that other people have their own language And because of this, should I help you complete it? Because of this, some other languages would die. Some other languages will die when we start using one global language. Okay, so what I asked you to do is to point out from this place now. Can you point out the first opinion opposing, then also the second opinion opposing here? Can you point it out?
The first is most people do not want a global language. The second is we don't need a global language.
Okay, we don't need a global language. Hmm. Okay, so when you say this, you have to say your reason. Second, we don't need a global language. Why? So you have to tell the reason. We don't need a global language because only few people communicate with individuals and companies from other countries. So when you say you give your point. Okay, so now another idea to oppose the opinion is we don't need a global language because so many other languages from other countries would die if we start using one language. Okay, so this is another idea to support it. So now, um, let's have a discussion questions. Will you stop speaking Vietnam and use another language if you can be more successful?
Yes, I will.
Mm, really? Okay. Okay. So, are you going to totally stop speaking Vietnam, or maybe when you're needed to speak one global language, you speak, then where you're needed to speak Vietnam, you speak? How are you going to do it?
Pardon?
Okay. I asked, how are you going to do it? Are you going to abandon your language, Vietnam language, totally and speak one global language, or you only speak one global language when needed and speak Vietnam when needed to?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So, will people communicate easily if we speak one global language? Well, people communicate easily if we speak global, one common language.
I think yes.
Okay, why? Why do you think so?
Because if people speak one common language, we will make friends and understand easily.
Okay, mm, that's correct. We can be able to understand each other easily, unlike when everyone is speaking their country language. But if we use one language, we can understand each other easily. Okay, so will trips to different countries be better if there is a global language?
Yes, it will, because we always feel worried about these two different countries. If there is a global language, they can communicate with other people country easily.
Again, can you repeat your point, please?
Yes, it will, because If there is a global language, people can communicate with people from other countries freely.
Really good. Okay. Remember the question is, will trip to different country be better? Do you know what trips is?
Yes,
Okay, that is traveling to other country. Do you think it's going to be better?
yes, it will.
Okay. So in which way is it going to be better? In which way? Can you tell me which way is it going to be better?
Pardon?
Which way is it going to be better? Well, trips that is traveling to different countries, will it be better if we use one global language? She said yes, so why? Why do you think it's going to be better?
Because if we use a global language to trips to different countries, we can communicate and talk with the people in different countries easily.
Okay, that is a nice point. Good. And this will also make us to travel freely and feel comfortable each time we want to travel to another country when we know that we can communicate with them easily and also communicate with the people in charge of the transport system and so many other things. It will be more easy and better. Okay, then which language should we choose as the global language?
I choose the English
Okay, why did you choose English?
because it's easy to learn and
Okay, because
mm,
it's easy to learn. That is actually correct. English is one of the easiest language to learn. So what do you think about using Chinese?
Chinese is difficult,
Yeah, it's very,
very
very
difficult.
difficult. Yeah, it's very difficult. Okay, I also choose English because English is easy, is one of the easiest language to learn. Okay, then is it a problem if more languages die out? Is it a problem?
I think it isn't
Why?
because if we use a global language, our country can be richer
Okay, our country can be
and
richer,
it's
but
not
you have something
and
to
it
say?
is a problem and it isn't a problem.
Hmm. I don't think so. So, do you know that if languages die, for example, now, if we start using one global language and Vietnam, people stop using Vietnam to communicate, that means Vietnamese language is going to die. So you said it's not a problem. I think it is. It is a problem because we need to, sometime our mother's language shouldn't die. We have to use it. Our children need to know their mother's language. In as much as we agree to use one global language, I still think it's better we use our country language and also one global language so that our languages will not die. So when our languages die, culture, everything will follow and die off. which is not normal. So I disagree with that. Okay, so that is all for this now. The time is for debate. Number one, we should have one global language. Number two, English should be the global language. Number three, we should create new language for a global language. Which one do you want us to debate on?
I choose number one. We should have one global language.
Okay, so are you supporting that or are you going to oppose?
I will support.
Okay, all right. So now I will give you 1 minute to think about your point. Then we start the debate. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go. Remember, um, sorry, excuse me. Remember to use the word in my opinion or in my idea. Or sometimes you can say I disagree with you. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So let's go.
In my opinion, we should have one global language because all the people in other countries can communicate with each other.
Okay. Mm, that's correct. Okay. But I think that we don't need a global language because most people don't communicate with other people from other countries. So I don't think we need one global language. So many people don't communicate with other people from other country.
Mm, I disagree because if we have one global language, we can travel anywhere in the world and feel comfortable.
Okay. Hmm. I disagree with you because if we use one global language, So many languages is going to die and our culture will also die.
Mm. In my opinion, we should have one global language because um, the world will be richer because all companies in other countries will work together.
Okay, if other countries work together and if other countries work together, the languages that we are going to use, for example, if we use Chinese as our global languages, our global language, Chinese is going to be more successful than all other countries. They will have more benefits more than other countries. So when we use one global language, other country is not going to benefit more from it either. Or other countries is not going to benefit from it. But the people that we are using their language is going to benefit more to it.
Mm, I think if we use one global language, it will be convenient for many people. We need to learn one language.
Okay. Nice one. You win. Okay, that is really great, and I loved how you did it. You followed my point as I tried to, make your point not to be valid. You still give out another point that will make it to be very strong and stand firm. So I like that. Nice one. Okay, so we are going to wrap this up. We're moving to the next topic. So I'm going to end the lesson now. Then you join back in 5 minutes time. Okay?
Yes.
All right. See you soon.